Sonic X Shadow Generations is one of my favorite Sonic video games of all time. You heard it right here. I had a different version of this before, of the video, and I made my conclusion. That video I was supposed to make a week and a half ago, but I'm still indecisive with my opinion on Sonic X Shadow Generations. Now, why do I think it's probably one of my favorites? One, Sonic Generations is probably in my top 5, and Shadow Generations makes this way better, so it's mostly my favorite Sonic game, but I'm still a little I don't know on that. Because it's a great package. It's a very great package. But the only thing that brings it down for me is the story of Gens. The only other game that's on top, like my top one before, was Sonic Adventure 2. And then second was Sonic Unleashed, third was Sonic Frontiers. So the new list is Sonic Frontiers is like 4th now, Sonic Unleashed is 3rd, Sonic X Shadow Generations is 2nd, and Sonic Adventure is 1st. But it's a really close tie. It's really close. But I don't know. Listen, enough comparison. It's time to talk about why Sonic X Shadow Generations is my second favorite Sonic game ever. First of all, let's get to the gameplay. The gameplay of Sonic X Shadow Generations. Let's go with the Sonic portion. Listen, I never reviewed the original Sonic Generations back then when I played it 2 years ago. So, playing it again felt a little weird because most of the stages I replayed on my Xbox was like Crisis City, Rooftop Run, and Speed Highway. Those are like my favorite stages. So, it felt a little weird going to the other ones and also doing the 2D acts because I barely did those, like rerunning those after beating the game 2 years ago. So, and also the challenge acts because I didn't do much of those. So I'm doing more now. I'm trying to complete this entire game once. So then, I don't leave this be and then boom. I want 100% it. Platinum. I want that platinum. Because I already got that for Sonic Frontiers. So why not go for this too? Sonic Generations gameplay, it felt a little weird to get back into it. It felt worse. I'm gonna be very honest. The drop dash was very unnecessary. Like, at times it pissed me off. Because I screwed up some of the stage because of the drop dash. Because I just tried to jump and do... I don't know. I think the Sonic Generations here felt a little worse. If I have to be very honest with you. As much as I love Sonic Generations, it's still great, the remaster. I still love the remaster of this portion. It felt a little worse. With the drop dash was what fucked me up a lot and also got me really mad. Ooh, I got scratched here. So yeah, I guess the speed is just I haven't gotten used to it. So I haven't gotten used to that. That was just a me problem. Anything else like? It's mainly the drop dash and also the whole now I have 2 buttons for the homing attack. I mean I could probably go legacy, but I gotta get back used to that. So that's gonna be a little weird. So I'll try to do legacy. That might just be another me issue. I just gotta get back used to I don't know. And that's pretty much it for the Sonic Generations for the modern version. For classic I like classic. Classic feels the same. Classic I agree with the drop dash, but I feel like it's more necessary in classic and less annoying. So, yeah, because you're not using the homing attack at times for the same button than speed dash. So, I like it better in classic. So I think classic, modern is worse, classic is better. Yes, you heard it here. I'm not a big fan of classic Sonic. I played Sonic Superstars. It's okay. I don't like the boss. I mean, I'm still stuck on it. I never really got to play it. I stopped playing it because of that boss. Y'all saw the stream a couple months ago. So yeah. Sonic Generations portion is better and worse, but I think it's just in the middle. But I think it's still really great. Challenge acts. I love the challenge acts right now. Some of them are hard. Some of them are great. Some of them suck. Actually, no, most of them don't suck. Only 1 or 2 suck. And yeah, Sonic Generations portion, fucking fantastic. And the Sonic skins, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Jam. Yes. I want more Sonic skins, low key. Give me like Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Heroes. I want a Sonic Heroes model. Or Sonic 06 and then a Sonic, a classic Sonic. Maybe the Toei animation Sonic or something. That'd be cool as hell. And yeah, now it's time to move on to the edgy side. Fuck. Now it's time to move on to the edgy side of Sonic and Shadow Generation. The big boy side. The dark side. Might I say. Now, let's get on with it. You may want to be careful watching this. The Shadow Generations portion is very dark, very traumatic. I don't think you'll ever come back from. You'll never come back the same. You'll never be the same. Anyways, I also didn't talk about the Sonic Generation story. Sonic Generation story is okay. Nothing really much to talk about. Time Eater. It's nothing special. It's just generic. I mean, not generic, but it's just okay. That's something I'm gonna talk about. Now, Shadow Generations gameplay. The one thing I want to talk about. Shadow's gameplay is very different. I mean, obviously, different engine and stuff, so it makes a fucking sense. But I like his gameplay more than Sonic's, which at first I didn't. At first, I was more liking, like, you know, Sonic Gen's gameplay style. But over time, playing it more, like after beating the game and like doing the online mode and then in the hub world, I grew to like Shadow's gameplay more. So I like it more now. So, and also the 2D levels. I did not like those at first. I mean, I was just like, it's okay. Because it felt slow. I mean, it still does, but I don't mind it anymore. I think it got better after I played. I think the only stage that has that problem is Rail Canyon and also Space Colony Arc. Other than that, the 2D levels and like the other stages are pretty good, pretty fun. Those two are still fun as well. But it's just I had those problems at first when I played the game, and I'm like, everyone's saying the 2D levels are better than classic, and like it's the best 2D ever. Like, this is not it. This feels like Frontiers kind of. Low key it did at times, but you know what? It made up for it for like different times, you know, in the level, and yeah, I grew there. Like Shadow Generations, it took time for me to grow to love some stuff, the gameplay and the 2D levels. The 3D levels were fucking fun. Those I had no change of opinion. Like the only change of opinion is that I grew to love them more than I already did. I love the Chaos Spear method is funny. I'm still trying to learn that method right now, you know, because I'm trying to get better timing for online mode. As you guys know, my goal right now is to get to top 50 with every stage of Sonic Generations and Shadow Generations. At the moment, I have 2 for Shadow Generations. I don't know if I have 1 for Sonic Generations. I think I do. No, I don't think I do. Okay. But once I have more, I'll probably make it to a compilation of a video and then show you guys how I got to it and show you guys my top. Right now, Chaos Island is the one I have better like a top placement for. I'm like I was top 24, but now I'm top 26, so I gotta reclaim my spot and go a little more higher up there. So yeah, no, Shadow's gameplay I really love. I love the Doom powers. I love the wings. The wings I do love a lot. What else? The Doom morph I didn't like it. I was okay with it at first, but I'm thinking I'm liking it a little more. I'm still getting like, you know, trying to understand it and stuff. But hopefully by the time I beat the whole game, like 100% everything, I'll be used to it by then. The Chaos Spears, like the multiple target ones, that one's just there. The Stoom Surf, that one's just also there. I'm okay with that one, but I'm low-key not a big fan of that one. That one's just not my biggest fan. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the Doom more powers. The wings I am. The spears is just there, but I like it. The Doom Surface, I kind of like it, but low-key wish you could drift, because like I be bumping into stuff at times. If you could drift with the like turn, I just wish the turning was better. That's all. The turning is not good, not that well at times. Yeah. And then yeah, I think that's really much it with the forms. in the gameplay. The open world I really love. I love the open hub. I think it's better than Frontiers, like Islands, at most. But I don't like the speed shadows. It feels a little slow. The rail physics is weird. Like it's worse than Frontiers. That one was way more fun than Frontiers. I think there's more you could do in the Shadow Hub. I wish it was a little bigger. But because it feels kind of small. For me, it doesn't feel just right. It feels a little small. So I wish they like made it bigger or like have an expansion in the future for like DLCs and stuff. Because I know they might do that for the Sonic Movie 3 DLC. So who knows? Hopefully. And now we're getting into story for this one because now I can actually I have a formative opinion on the story and there's more to talk about with this one than Sonic Gens. Like that was just like Sonic beats the time beat. Sonic's friends get taken by the time meter. Sonic goes through the white space, goes to the stages to save his friends. He saves his friends, beats the time meter, boom, save the day. Now Shadow Generations. So if y'all know for like Sonic Shadow Dark Beginnings, you know, he obviously had like his little nightmares. He saw his memories at the Ark, woke up and realized Doom's back. So we're kind of coming back from that. So in the beginning, Shadow is obviously at the Ark because of Doom. He's trying to look for Doom, you know? And he does in the first stage. And then he goes into white space and the time meter, you know? And then he meets Doom after what? Rail Canyon, I think. And then that's where he sees... No, after... When he goes to white space, he sees Maria and Gerald, like, far in the distance. And that's when Kingdom Valley comes. And then... I think later on, Cuba and the other one is there. I don't know why, but oh well, fuck it. And then, he also he saves Maria first. That's how he meets her again. He saves her from like the Doom army, and then Gerald. He also speaks with Gerald, and they all meet again. It's weird for Shadow at first, and then. You get more moments like that. You get more moments like that with the game. More Black Doom moments with Shadow, and then you also get to know more about Maria's sickness. You get to like kind of have Gerald talk about it more, and then you also learn Shadow, the reason why Shadow has his name, which I was never expecting that to happen. I was like, we have a reason why Shadow has his name like that? Like, damn. Not expecting that, because I also, like, saw, like, spoilers. Not, like, why the reason is, but, like, that's gonna happen. I was like, what? So, I was really, like, curious. And low-key, I don't know if I cried during that. I think I did. I don't know. That was 2 times I cried, but like fully cried was probably the last scene, but we'll get into that in a minute. So like Shadow's like getting mad because like he got all the powers, and then like he's like, you know, Doom's like telling him like, you will be the perfect being, I will take over your body, and then gets pissed, and then Maria calms him down, tells him that, you know, without light, there isn't a shadow. I think that's what it is. I don't know if I'm saying it right. If I'm not saying it right, you can get mad at me in the comments. It's okay. And then, what else happened? Then after that, I think that's when Doom, like, eyeballs, like, his whole circle thing collapses, and then the whole white space turns red. And then that's where he talks with Maria. He fully is embracing the Doom, and you know, he talks to Maria and basically says the wish that he says that he's gonna like about her wish, and he smiles. I was never expecting this man to fucking smile. I never thought we were gonna see that. So I was very surprised. I was like happy as hell when I saw that. And then the final boss was really good. I loved it. The funniest part was how Doom like fucking died, cause he just. I laughed. I think I was just like in my head like, what the heck? The bosses in Shadow Generations, I love them. I love the bosses. They're better than Sonic Generations bosses, and yeah, I don't think they're better than Frontiers, but I do think they're getting to that point. But I love them. I was very surprised. I wasn't surprised by Mephiles because the trailer showed him, but I was very happy I got to fight him because that was something I wanted, and the ending of the story was like with Shadow, you know. Oh, I didn't get to a point where Sonic and Shadow meet at like you know Sonic and Shadow meet, and you know they have a little raise. Shadow gives him the fake emerald when he gets beaten, and then that's where it leads into where he gets mad, and then the whole red sky thing at white space, and then the ending. The ending is where I cried. So the ending was he's defeated Black Doom, and then he goes to Maria and Gerald, and they disappear. Shadow doesn't want to go through that again. So he's like, he's got to get the Chaos Emerald for Rouge to stop time, to use Chaos Control, but they don't want that, especially not Maria. And that's where it makes Shadow like, you don't know what's going to happen. And, you know, she says that she'll live in his heart, whatever it is. And that's where Shadow realizes he can't do anything. He runs off, tears, lands on Rouge, as they both run off a white space. End of the game. And man, was I crying. I can feel like crying right now. I love the story of Shadow Generations. Like, I was one of the people scared, like, oh, they're gonna fuck up, you know, the character development from Shadow 5 and Sonic 06. I don't think it did. I think, you know, he's finally able to grieve. And I saw commentary videos on this, so this isn't coming from me. This is from like commentary videos I saw about the game, and I'm kind of getting it from that. And I think, like, the story, I liked it, but I also was just like, it doesn't feel all that special. It feels good. It's a good story, but it's not the best. But seeing commentaries on why people also had that same opinion, but changed their mind, it just made me think like, wow, I can see why this is really like a better story now with this point of view. So yeah, that's where it made me like watching commentaries on Shadow Generations made me love the game more, because I got to see more on the lenses of what the game was really trying to be, more so on the story. And so I love the Shadow Generation portion. And I think I wish it could have been a solo game. But you know what? Maybe Shadow will get his own solo game in the future, but this did really well, so I recommend y'all to buy it. And yeah, that's all I want to talk about. That is my Sonic X Shadow Generation review. How many rings do I give it? I'm doing rings, we're not doing stars. I give it about 5. Well, actually no, 4.8. 4.8. There's like what, 9.6 stars. I give it around there. The game is really great. I recommend it for anyone. It's just a Sonic Generations story. That's just like there. Other than that, that's it. That's all I'm talking about with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm sorry it took very long to get this out, but it's been 2 weeks. I have my full opinion, so I'm hoping you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video.